Hey, Deborah. As I said, these are just very slick. I mean, these are nice. These are headshot quality that, this man would have expected to pay good money for. And great studio you have here. This is a wonderful space. You will experience, if you ever try to do really low-key images, you'll experience a lot of light problems with light bouncing back into your scene because the area is so bright, but you deal with that when you get there. This is just really nice. I hope this is your house and not someplace else, because I hope you get to shoot here a lot. It's great. And these are wonderful. My only real technical feedback, I only have two things. One is, unfortunately, somehow or another, his face is not within your depth of field here, which is surprising because at 50 millimeters at f5.0, you're probably at least 5 feet away from him, so I'm not sure why he's not within your depth of field. It's not him moving, because at 1/125th of a second, that shouldn't be an issue, but I can see here that his suit is really crisply, like the whole thing is within depth of field, but for some reason his face isn't. Is it in front of the suit? Maybe it is. Either that or the PDF just didn't download really well. I don't know. Maybe, and you don't have to get back to me on this, but for your own curiosity's sake, maybe just go back and look at an enlarged view of the original file here and see if I'm right. See if his face is like out of the depth of field, because it's actually sticking out in front of him before the depth of field starts. What was I going to say here? Oh, and then my only other feedback is I know that you're shooting on a white background, and because you wanted, what did you say here? The white background because I wanted him to appear light and mild yet confident, which is a good choice, and you could have gotten the background to be lighter in your equipment shots. I can show you how. You've got 3, 4, I think this is a light over here too, right? That's a light. So you've got 4 lights, one of them's a boom, and you are using them all on him. However, if you were going for some of the more dramatic looks, like right here, you could achieve this with a light or two over here, and maybe a kicker up here, like maybe one key light on camera right, maybe a kicker up here on camera left, and then bounce, just passive bounce, and then use your 4th light to actually focus it directly onto the background, so that it wasn't lighting your subject matter at all. And that's how you would get that really white, glowy background, is you would actually light the background separately. That's it. Other than that, I just think you did a fantastic job on this shoot. Like I said, if you are being so kind as to give him any of these images for headshots, he's lucky, because these are great, especially this one. This is like astronaut headshot quality, like Buzz Aldrin. This is great. And I love it when people have their models. It's just a crazy, weird hang-up I have. I love it when people have their models looking into the key light source. I just think it's nice. And it's definitely not the best thing to always do, but every time I notice it, I'm like, oh, that's a nice touch. Anyways, nice job. Thank you, Deborah.